about creativity, but my way. So I think creativity is 50 years old in the business, and there are new ways to talk about creativity. That was my talk this morning. It's connected to the change of the world. So an idea to produce and to deliver has to be frozen. If you change your idea constantly, you will not produce anything. You need to freeze an idea in order to be useful. But the world changes all the time, and more and more and more. So on one hand, you have frozen ideas, and on the other hand, you have a world changing so fast. So today, you need new ideas. That's why creativity is so relevant. Mostly out of my own work. Of course, I read all books around creativity, but again, connecting with the world changing so much, I was convinced there is a need for new concepts in creativity. So it's a combination of what my experience, my job, my work, and philosophy I had the chance to study. So it's like a connection of the two. One of my favorite examples, I have so many, but I just spoke about Philips. Philips was mostly in home appliances, like TV, CDs, and light bulbs, things, home appliance. And it was a problem because of Far East companies like Samsung and others. So they had to invent something. And to save Philips, you don't need another type of DVD you need a big thing. And a big thing is a new box. And they decided something 20 years ago to enter in a new world, health. Today they manufacture things to monitor the heartbeat, to blood pressure and things like that. They are now a major actor in health. And last year it's like 30% of the sale, 2/3 of the profit, which is a lot. So this is probably one of my favorite examples. Yes, you can train people, but I don't believe so much in methods. If you use the techniques, maybe you'll be disappointed. To me, the way to train people is not to deliver them, give them recipe, it's to make them hungry. Yes, it's possible. Yes, it's a must. I can do it my way. You don't have one way to be creative. You have to build creativity on your passion. I remember I had a consultant who wanted to be a trainer, and she was not good. She was a woman. And so what's the problem? She's good, she has a passion, and the product is not good. And suddenly I understood. She tried to imitate what I was doing. It doesn't work. Then I called her. I said, hey, what is your passion? And she answered, architecture. And I told her, I'm going to come back to see you, but I want to see in a presentation images only of buildings. And she was brilliant, because she built on new buildings, old buildings, strange buildings, but it was built on her passion, and she was good. So train, eventually share passion much more. I think all of us, we have like different profiles, and definitely some people are more creative than others, but alone you cannot do anything. So the idea is to connect people, the creative people, with the quote less creative people. If you look at Hewlett-Packard or Rolls-Royce, they were a team. Or suddenly, I saw the movie Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent, I don't know much about fashion, but obviously the success was not him. It was him and Pierre Berger together. And probably he was the right brain and Pierre Berger the left brain. I don't know them, but that's what I imagine. So we need creativity, but creativity alone cannot produce anything.